What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and I'm back with some more big news on the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion passes. And yeah, it wasn't as big as a trailer as the last one, but it was definitely gave us more information, and it was of course very cool. So I'm going to go over a lot of things that happened in it that we figured out and discovered, and make some more theories like I did last time. So first we see the fully evolved starter Pokemon using their signature moves, which, is starting to hint at what we saw in the first trailer, but we only saw images of them. But of course it's hinting at their Gigantamax forms, which, let me just say, look very sick. And first things first, they ignore opponents' abilities, which is pretty awesome. But we've got Rillaboom's first. His turns into like a huge drum set, and he has his signature move, G-Max Drum Solo, which is very awesome. And yeah, do I sort of wish I picked Rillaboom when I played through it first? Maybe. I did pick Sobble, but whatever. I still like Sobble. Next up is Cinderace, and I think it's really cool how his Fireball gets like a face and stuff. Like, look at that. It literally has eyes and has like a little phoenix sort of on the top of it, on its forehead. And its signature move is G-Max Fireball, which that animation just looks sick. And then, of course, we have the last one, which is Inteleon, and this thing looks awesome. It gets a huge tower, and basically he just sits up there, and he's got the precision like no other, man. He's gonna snipe you from wherever, and you see, bam, look at that. This looks amazing. Then we get a look at new outfits and league card designs, and if you can't tell, the outfits are sort of like characters from the actual game. That one with Chairman Rose at the end looks awesome. But then you get to design your league cards, which is pretty cool. You can do like a little border on it, and it looks really awesome. And then probably the biggest part of the trailer is we get introduced to the legendary Pokemon Kubfu, which we actually already knew about, but we sort of get more information on it. And the little fighting bear guy just looks awesome, man. I don't know what to say. He looks hilarious. But yeah, he can actually evolve into two different forms, which I'll get into in just a minute. But it is revealed that he is the partner Pokemon for when you're traveling through the Isle of Armor, which makes sense that they would introduce the partner Pokemon for the Isle of Armor, not the Crown Tundra, because, of course, the Isle of Armor is coming out much earlier. But yeah, Kubfu looks very cool, and I can already tell I'm going to love him. So then we see Kubfu's two evolutions, and it says choose how your Kubfu evolves, and I'll get into that in just a second, but they look awesome. And this Pokemon's name is Urshifu, or Urshifu. I'm not really sure. I'm not good at pronouncing it, but it looks sick. And then, of course, we get it confirmed, the dates that Isle of Armor will be getting released at the end of June, and Crown Tundra won't be coming until the fall. It is also shown where the location of the Isle of Armor is, and if you look at the landmarks, you can sort of tell that it is the northeast of the Galar Mines number 2. So yeah, it's kind of nice to know the location, I guess. Now, going back to Kubfu and how to get him and how to evolve him, you're going to have to go to the dojo, which I am assuming is pretty early on in the Isle of Armor, considering that Kubfu is supposed to be your partner Pokemon throughout the story. And you have to sort of prove yourself worthy, I guess, by completing these challenges or beating these trainers, and then Mustard will reward you with Kubfu. Now, going to how to evolve him, there are these towers called the Towers of Two Fists, and one is the Tower of Darkness, and the other is the Tower of Waters. And depending on which one you choose, you have to work your way through it with only you and Kubfu. And once you complete it, that will depend on what your Kubfu evolves into and what move it gets. Now, going to what move it'll have, if you chose the Tower of Darkness, it will have Single Strike style, and if you chose the Tower of Waters, it will have Rapid Strike style. Both seem like pretty powerful moves, and I think it's really cool what Kubfu and Urshifu, these legendary Pokemon, have going for them, and I just can't wait for these expansion passes to come out. But that is it for this video. Like I said, it wasn't the longest trailer ever, and I'm sure we'll be getting some more information from this trailer and later on down the road. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave some comments down below of what you think could be happening, and I will see you all next time.